That time now is 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday, January 24th, 2017. And it's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday, January 24th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here. We have a time at 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday, January 24th, 2017. And we have a Norton temperature of 35 degrees here, not near tonight, so it'll be 34. Here on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night. Here at top story at the 11th hour in this late Tuesday night is President Trump prepared to sign 3 presidential memorandum in the new office on Monday. And Trump also ordered Mexican border wall and curtail immigration. As Democrats and some Republicans try to quash claims that the non-citizen voted in the back of the November election, offers a brace the opportunity to reignite the debate. President Trump also said he plans to announce a pick for the U.S. Supreme Court next week. The Trump administration began to float specific names for the High Court's vacancy. President Trump survivors let speak thoughts lie, now threat to harm the presidency. He's Republicans claims that millions of illegal voters are to blame for losing the popular vote to the Hillary Clinton contestants. The Trump administration is coming down on public communication by agencies as assert control over the federal bureaucracy. The Supreme Court has dismissed the government's appeal in a landmark case about Brexit, meaning the Parliament would be required to give its approval before official talks on the leave in the EU can begin. Construction in West Bank settlement in Ramadan on Sunday as emboldened by Trump, Israel approves a waiver of West Bank settlement expansion. Astana, Kazakhstan, on a court included Tuesday, you can feel the company in the administration battling on Astana snowpack Karnam Street. China said on Tuesday that they revealed will sovereignty over the disputed islands in the South China Sea after White House found to defend the international territories in the strategic waterway. President Trump signed an executive orders on Tuesday to revive the controversial declare access and Keystone XL pipelines and other 7 and 7 to dismantle former President Barack Obama's environmental legacy. President Trump tweeted on Tuesday that he would dispatch federal forces to Chicago and to address violence in the city, which he described as a horrible carnage. President Trump took the budget chief on Tuesday said he would tell the troops but not back away from as reform the Social Security Medicare spending. Some of the said the drought line of today stopped more than 1.5 inches of needed rain in Alabama, but knocked the powder to more than 1,000 electric customers and fallen tree almost crushed the door of the northern and southwestern streets. New York City man arrested in Mansfield over the weekend faced a identity fraud and the Fed tried to register a cell phone in another man's name. President Trump told the executive on the country's largest automakers on Tuesday that he would release environmental rules and other regulations to encourage the return of the manufacturers of the United States to pledge that someone else was questioned. Cisco System Incorporated Cisco System Incorporated acquire Aptonimus for $3.7 billion, snapped over the fastest growing software rate just before the plan to go to public. Alcoa Corporation, an aluminum producer that split the jet and car parts business last year, reported out and expected sales as the price of the metal rose. Alright, stocks, the Dow. The Dow up 112.86 points at 99, 12.71. S&P 5 up 4.87 points at 280.07. And Nasdaq up 41.01 points at 5,600.96. NOAA's new satellite reveals everything in stunning detail. As scientific experts should answer the question of the past, some people tend to wonder why they're doing this instead of discovering more new things. Mortality rate due to cancer has fallen nationwide, but worse than populace than the militancy persists. And in some places that are worse than in regions about the country are quoted due to first ever county by county analysts and cancer deaths. Smartphone application paired with sensitive to monitor babies' vital signs may appeal to parents' interest to make sure infants sleep safely without the night, but there is no medical evidence proving these product work, and the new paper suggests. Meditation may help the body respond to stressful situations, according to a new study that took a rigorous look on how the practice affects people's psychology when under pressure. Okay, take a look at New England Intelligence Report here at 11:04 p.m. Denver's police department is looking for an 80-year-old male named William Skinner who has walked away from his home on Hobart Street. The party was wearing a lightweight brown jacket with blue jeans. He has a beard and wearing glasses. Please call the Denver's Information Agency here. Peter Chill News Time is now 11:04 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for traffic and transit report on this late Tuesday night. Beep, beep. Let's start it off on the MBTA, where the subway system is looking good. On the commuter rail, nope. Someone else wants to some minor delays. Commuter rail and ferries, they are looking good on this late Tuesday night. Okay, let's take a look at some hours and always a new winging on this late Tuesday night. That's happening in New York City, where FDR Drive and the northbound side back to the southeast Manhattan. FDR Drive and the southbound side back to New York City. 670 on the northbound side back to Queens. 95 on the southbound side back to the Bronx down to George Washington Bridge. Lincoln on the westbound side back up around Midtown down to New Jersey. Down in Connecticut. 84 westbound side back to Interstate 91. 146 on the northbound side back to Route 295 at Lincoln Road. Southfield Expressway on the northbound side. It is backed up from Dorchester all the way to 10 Boston. Mass back on westbound side back to the south Boston all the way after the Alston tolls. 91 on the southbound side back to the Springfield North. 291 down to 57. 91 on the southbound side is back to around Putney, Vermont. 89 westbound side, northbound side is back to around New London all the way to Lebanon, New Hampshire. Interstate 89, stop and go from Montreal all the way to the Canadian border. 89, southbound side, also with towards Randolph, Vermont. Out of Maine, 195 eastbound side, back to 95 the main turnback in Saco. Main turnback eastbound side, back to from Auburn, Lewiston, all the way down to the corner. 95 the northbound side, it is back to the Augusta, Maine, and 95 both ends are back to from Fairfield all the way to the Canadian border. And Interstate 88 on both ends is backed up from Skyway all the way down to Schenectady. New York State 3 is backed up from Amsterdam down to Schenectady. And Berkshire 4 is back to the 912M all the way to Tacoma State Parkway. Alright, Peter Chill News Time is now 11:07 on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a weather report here. Right, looking at weather here in it, looking at radar and it shows rain showers from Cape Town, stretching down for southeast Massachusetts and all around in eastern Connecticut and central, southern Worcester County and around Worcester all the way on the Boston vicinity, and stretching up into Greenfield and southeastern Vermont, southwestern New Hampshire, around Keene, New Hampshire, some rain and sleet around Keene, New Hampshire, stretching west of Concord, New Hampshire, and some heavy rain showers stretching on the eastern Long Island and stretch around Buck Island, some heavy rain showers for clearly Connecticut, stretch around Foster, right on. Rain and sleet stretch around from Staten Island around northeastern New Jersey here. And okay, look at it. It shows some snow from Bickersley all the way up to Lake Placid and stretching western Vermont, and some sleet from central portion of New Hampshire stretching down to western and western portion of some rain showers from Portland and Augusta, and some snow showers in eastern portions of Quebec, down to northwest Maine, and some sleet from central portions of Brunswick and stretching in the east central portions of Nova Scotia, and some rain showers in central western portions of Nova Scotia, some snow showers off the Nova Scotia coast. Here, some snow showers in Ottawa and west of Montreal. Peter Chill News Time, man. Okay. Looking at us with our outlook here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, rain may move for 4 a.m., low around 34 degrees. Northwest about 8 to 10 miles gust of 22 miles an hour. Chance of is 9%. New percent less than 10 minutes possible for Wednesday at chance rain may move for 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies, going to come in sight sky about 30 degrees. Northwest about 8 to 11 miles gust of 24 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. Wednesday, slight chance of showers up to 3 a.m. Main grid sky about 35 degrees. And west about 5 miles coming in the evening. Chance of 20% for Thursday. Chance of shower may between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Patch fog between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy sky about 50 degrees and light south wind. Becoming southwest wind 6 to 11 miles an hour morning. Chest patient 150%. New percent between 10 40 inches possible for Thursday night. Our podcast go about 32 degrees and west about 10 miles an hour for Friday. Most sunny podcast go about 42 about 26 degrees. Saturday, most sunny podcast about 3 to 9, about 24 degrees. Sunday, most sunny podcast about 3 to 9, about 23 degrees. Monday, most sunny, mostly good about 3 to about 20 degrees. And for Tuesday, most sunny about 39 degrees. Here in Taunton, here it's 36 degrees with rain, fog, and mist. Here in Taunton, here it is overcast, rainy, and we have a temperature of 35 degrees. And in Mansfield, it is 36 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this slate. Tuesday, June 24th, 2017, which will be a good night with a good bye day to the now. See you tomorrow more and more, but I hope you all have a good night.